Okay. Why does my chair look big? No, no. I'm a big kid. Okay. Ah! 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 Is it quick? I don't know. I felt like I was sitting around for a while. Maybe. So my alarm went off at 5:30, as it always does. But I was in the middle of a dream. Oh, it is just pickle. Blah 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 blah. I was in the middle of a dream, so I was like, I go back. I can't tell you what this dream was about. It wasn't like fantastic. I just know I wanted to continue. I was like, also Auntie-san, I'll have you know. Wait, actually, know what? I can get the. Oh wait, I can get the receipt. You say 8 minutes, but I time every single ew gross length for my VOD. So let me just go through and prove you wrong right now. Prove you as a person who is not here enough. Let's see, last time, wait, I can't see the mute button, there it is. Last stream was 5 minutes and 7 seconds. The stream before that was 3 minutes and 42 seconds. The stream before that was 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Do you see yourself being wrong yet? Huh? Second 4:45. Let's see. What do we get the last? Beta-Sixdouze 4:34. How you feeling now? How you feeling now? I'll say. It's too early to get this salty. I'm not salty. I'm just proving my point. I see that I'm usually in the 3 to 5 minute range, basically. But am I checking how long you guys are usually in the waking up screen? It's very, very easy. I got them receipts. Actually. Yeah, see, you know what this is fueled by? I had ice cold water. It's in my G Fuel. I just use this as like a. I think it's supposed to only be a shaker. I don't know. I'm confused with the G Fuel stuff. Like all the other things look like shakers. Yeah, I feel like I should go through all my VODs and get the average time for wake up screen. But I feel like this is supposed to be just a shaker, but I just use it as a bottle. It's very nice as a bottle. Water break! I can do that. Wait, can you? The one, I think, okay, there's two. There's smaller ones. There's smaller ones that I think a lot of people get. That one's easier, but I think for like really special collabs, they do metal ones. I'm using, that's the one I got with the Gundam one. The metal ones, I believe, are bigger. The plastic ones are small. Those are usually like the clear ones that you see with stuff. But yeah, this one is metal, so it keeps everything cold. Or probably, actually, I don't know, because the top is plasticky, so I don't know if it would do well with hot stuff. I have to ask. Would I ask? Why did I say ask? I should have said search up. Oh no, I'm not G Fuel. I'm not G Fuel at all. I've only been putting G Fuel in my smoothies, just like a little bit. I can't go pure G Fuel. It makes me feel gross. You ask Google. We do ask Google. We ask the Google. We say Google-sama. Google-sama. What is the answer? Unless you're searching up a character to a book, then don't you dare ask Google-sama, because he'll probably tag on death at the end of the character you're looking for. I woke up at like 3 a.m. with an inspiration, and I have. Ooh! He has been inspired. Can you share with us your inspiration? Had a bit of a G Fuel and it felt like sick. Yeah, I think One problem is it seems like their shakers are actually quite bad. So like, unless you're out there for days shaking like a pro with their shakers, it's gonna feel chalky. When I looked it up, everyone was like, oh yeah, I get my other shaker, my proper shaker, with like a shake ball inside of it, and that helps with the chalkiness. And I'm like, and then there was other people that were like, well, you put the G Fuel in with cold water, you shake, and then you put it in your fridge for like 10 minutes, and then you bring it out and you shake it again. And I was like, I do not have time for this. There should not be proper procedures to shaking up a darn mix. It should just mix effortlessly. Too many steps. Yeah, just snort the fuel. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. All right, let's get these good Dohrnings in before too many minutes pass. Oh, sus. Inside of this metal bottle, it does say sauce. Anyways, good Dohrning. Gabriel, good Dohrning. G, good Dohrning. Faith, good Dohrning. Opti-Sen, good Dohrning. Wander, good Dohrning. Soupy, good Dohrning. Janet, good Dohrning. Bling, good Dohrning. David, good Dohrning. Oh wait, I think I've been. Oh, this is all requests. Let's see, we got the Zaku that happened. Good Dohrning. Lily, good Dohrning. Alexander, good Dohrning. Taryush. We got the. Wait a sec. Why didn't that go? We didn't get a big bonk, did we? Hello? Did we get a big bonk and I just didn't notice it? Uno momento. You do recall me getting bonked? Alright, I must have been. It must have been. Oh no, I do remember. It was while I was heated in the midst of pulling out my receipts. That's right. All right, we all good. Okay, we got that. We got perfect. All right, we got everything. We're all good in the neighborhood. Yes. Like the fuel under your fingernails. Just. Oh, that sounds so gross. Oh my god, all the other stuff that gets like stuck under your fingernails. No. I respectfully refuse. I can't admit. Oh my god. I feel like when I usually try. The only reason why I ever started getting long nails is because I stopped biting my nails just for like no reason. I don't remember. I don't think there's a reason. I just one day stopped. Like it just occurred to me like, oh, I don't need to bite them. And so then I stopped. And then all of a sudden my nails were like getting really long. It's like I don't know what to do. What do I do? How do I stop this? My nails got it. It's true. A guy look and then once like they're nice and small, and then the next moment it looks like I can be a coke dealer. I have them, but I feel like I have to do it so often. As we're in nail biting times, they were just always short. And then all of a sudden they're long all the time, and I don't like it. It's like when it reaches the point where I can't touch like the tip of my nail and like the tip of my finger at the same time, that's when I know. Is it biting nails? Like, so, oh, it's terrible. Actually horrible. And actually, if you swallow your nails, there's a chance that you could like, especially if you do it enough, you could scratch the lining of your stomach enough to where like it does some serious damage. Suki dad told me that. He's had patients that came in, like usually kids. Why would you say that? Because it's true. It's true. He's had patients that, like, I think it was like a young kid that like bit his nails so much that he had to come in for surgery because they had done the worst. His stomach is a very fickle place. Stomach is weird. Like it can digest some things, it can't digest other things. If people eat their own hair, it can't digest that, so then you'll just have like a stomach-shaped hair blob. And you won't be hungry! But then you won't get nutrients! Oh, it's gotta... Yeah! Yeah, I know there was a case where there was a girl and she just like... That's all she ate. I forget why. Science is fun. Anatomy is fun! The body is fun. Nutrients is stored, but it's all dead. There's no nutrients. Resort or something? I'll believe it. We'll take the word. That's all she... I believe she actually had a condition. Like, sometimes people just, like, they just kind of nibble at their hair, and then usually it doesn't get bad. But I believe she actually had a disorder that made her, like, crave her hair. And so that's all she ate. And then, like, she didn't need to keep eating because she wasn't hungry because her stomach was entirely full of her hair. Trichobezoar. Yeah, it's super interesting because they had to do surgery because she wasn't... If your stomach's full, but you're not actually eating and getting nutrients, that's very bad for you. Don't do that. But if you're brave enough, I believe you can actually see a picture of the stomach-shaped hair blob they took out of her. It's like, it's not even like entirely gross. It's just like fascinating. It's like, my god, it like looks exactly like your stomach. That's crazy. How they do that? There's any mass, and then trichobezoar is specifically hair. That's the fact that there's a term for it. I wonder what else could get stuck in there. Get full. I guess if it's a mass, it doesn't have to take up the entire stomach. It can just be massy. What if it is just a mass of food? You just ate too much beef jerky. There's just a mass in there for a bit. Beef jerky bezoar. Perfect. If you can't tell, I had jerky recently and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I love jerky. What a way to start a day! Come to Tsukimi B Dohrnii, where if I've watched any science thing recently, you're doomed. I find all of the weird stuff about bodies to be absolutely fascinating. Good jerky can be pretty fantastic. I feel like my standards have lowered since I've come to Japan. I'll take anything. Any and all things. As long as it got that jerkiness. That sounds weird. This jerkiness is a thing for something else. English. I gotta do this. Also, hello, Ramu. Hello. You happen to watch Chubby Evil? Oh, what is this? Chubby Evil. Chubby Evil. Oh, that guy! I have seen some of his videos. He's got like the... What is it? Like... This happened and thus this person basically died. Purity. Got it. Is that a word? Is that actually a word? Why is this? I totally thought he had a different name. I thought he had some sciencey name. I did not realize his username was just Chubby Evil. I like that a lot. That's like, he made the account first, And then he decided to start uploading really informative, nice videos. He's like, change it? Nah. I should watch these though. These do look interesting. But the ones that I have watched have been interesting. Yeah, it's the scientific fuck around and find out. Presenting the emergency full of pills. I feel like you could if you did the wrong ratio and like a high enough volume. Like what is it? You piped it in. What is it? Like beer keg piped it in, and it like curdled in your stomach to such a high velocity. Something crazy happened. I can see you ending up in some crazy medical story. Good popcorn. Fantastic background for working. Hello, welcome in. This person did nothing but eat popcorn for a year, and this is what happened. It's great. Those ones, at least you could be like, well, as long as I don't do this. That's why you should never watch The Monster Inside Me, because usually they're like, I went to a park and then I almost died because something took over my body. I walked outside and then I almost died because something fell on me. Brain eating amoeba strengths. At least that one, it's like specific water areas. Like water parks, just avoid them. I've been to a water park once. I had gross nachos and I was like, never again. I don't remember anything about the actual water park. I just remember the really gross nachos. Eating those gross nachos in my bathing suit, and I was like, nah. Oh yeah, does it have to be fresh water, or is it just any water? Like the ocean? Oh yeah. Weird, but okay, listen. The water means, it's not for. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I feel like ocean scent should be fairly okay because they're just constantly moving. Thanks, Moon! Shout out to you, our friend. Yeah, I just don't. Just stay. I feel like if ever you look up anything about parasites, you basically learn you cannot avoid everything bad that will happen to you, but you can at least be slightly smarter. I feel like there's like stages of learning about parasites. And the first stage is like, I'm never gonna go outside again, and you have to realize this, like, that's actually impossible. And staying inside is just as bad, so just go outside and be smart. That's all. That's the takeaway. The moon's the MVP. All right. We have a game to play. I've spent too long talking. Chemical change. Did I remember? I did! I remembered to keep it in this whole Everett. Too long talking. Now I play a game that's going to be too... But it's reading. It's different. It's not talking. It's reading. That's right. Goodbye, music. Goodbye, music. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Playing. Oh, I didn't remember. I've just said, okay, hold on. It is. I didn't have to remember. Fantastic. Thanks. Wait, what do you mean? Why is there a Steam Cloud error? Hold on. What error could there possibly be? It's not, thankfully it's not an error on our main one. But it's an error on... You play now, you may not have previous... How do we fix it? How do we... What do you... Exit state. I would assume... I would assume that it's saved on my laptop, because I mean... I wouldn't it. But still... I worry. I'll try it. I'm gonna... I initially... I forgot that it asked me who's playing now, since I logged both my accounts on this. Is it gonna automatically log me in again? I had to hope it's automatic. Alright. You good, Steam? Okay, there we go. Nope, it did. What? Should I play anyway? Why did it say that it synced and it said it was unable to sync? Why you do that? Why you do that? Is it, maybe it's a Steam problem. I didn't have to log in today, but this is having to log. Oh, I'm just gonna play. We'll find out. Steam issue. Ah! Okay, yokatta. Our save data's there. Our save data's there. Because I have this feeling. I have this feeling that there's probably going to be some scenes that are not Steam appropriate. It's the finale after all. Well, we're close. I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close to the finale. Alright. It's already different. The small arc they rode sailed through the darkness without being rejected by the Rose Garden. Oh no, okay. Not different.
We're jumping on the white base!
I for sure thought that was actually part of the game, and I was like, wait, who's saying they're jumping? Wait, why is it in English? Oh. I'm already so into the end. It's just the hit shit. The ship hit something and slowly came to a stop. Perhaps they
Angel
finally
Dohrnii, the
arrived
clueless
at
wanderer
the
here.
destination.
We're still in just chatting, by the way. TBD V2 Peak Dohrnii.
Oh, I didn't save it. What? Typed it. Oh no, I think because I started doing the thing. There we go. There we go. Wait, I feel like there. There's where I am the bestest. The ship hit something and slowly came to a stop. Perhaps they finally arrived at their destination. Oh, for them. It seems we've reached the Rose Garden core. That is someone sucking something with a straw. They're trying to get the last of their chocolate shake and it's just not coming. You can hear ruckus outside. Hanako's heart pounded with fear and anxiety. Does it, guys? Tell me I'm not wrong. Tell me. Oh, it sounds like a straw, right? Wolf gently rubbed Hanako's back as she shivered. Hanako firmly clung to his chest without hesitation. He was deeply glad to have someone with her at this time. What do we do now? Rose Garden will take us in as Consuelos, much like the signals that keep merging in Adam's soup. Be taken in as Consuelos? Not straws would be more violent. I guess it'd be if you had like just a little bit at the bottom, like a constant little bit. Oh, we're slipping. Oh, you're so right. Hanako's voice trembled with apprehension. Wolf spoke up in a calm voice to soothe. All right, you're not alone, Hanako. You're not alone, Hanako. Your heart is human. I guarantee it. So you've been born from a Consuelo thorn, a pure heart that loves humans. Never forget that kindness. Ever. If things get tough, just remember the lieutenant. I feel like they've talked about Adam's soup before, but I forget about it. The whole arc suddenly speaks loudly. Where even are we? This is like if you're bad with straws. Like there's a lot left, but somehow you keep getting too much air inside. The hatch in front of them was pried open like a jar. A myriad of feelers flooded the ship. So, Hanako and Wolf may or may not have a lot less clothes on, and now there's tentacles entering the ship. Hanako and Wolf were promptly entangled by them. Eek! Ah! The two instinctively struggled to get away, but Rose Garden would allow no resistance. Honestly, it's really weird. Like, it's actually not doing anything gross. But I feel like I've never seen a guy in this position. Like, you usually never see the guys getting attacked by tentacles, right? It's always the girls. Healers with fangs like snakes mercilessly bit their necks. Their vitality was sucked right out of there, even robbing them of their strength to fight back. In her muddled mind, Hanako thought that it felt like engaging. You haven't visited that side of the film? I really haven't. I really don't watch that kind of stuff. Hanako. The pair took each other's hands and huddled together. Staying together was the last form of resistance they could offer. They're gonna change? I'm curious. I can breathe. It seems there's oxygen here. Wolf looked around the rose garden. A bittersweet fragrance filled the air outside the ark. Tsukimi is not a tentacle enthusiast. No, unfortunately not. Definitely not my preferred searches. I have a healthy respect for the tentacles. It's just that I will respect them from afar. Perhaps it was coming from the mucus the feelers secreted. Hanako and Wolf were soaking wet in a viscous fluid. The feelers wriggled rhythmically as though the very space itself were slowly squirming. Honestly, this could all be extremely, like, not sexual. Like, nothing's happening. They're just feeling them. Oh, the pair's skin heated up in friction. Pain's gradually fading. Perhaps the mucus has some sort of paralysis effect? Yeah, it's not sexual, it's just weird. I mean, it's sexual because they're naked. But, yeah. So you have preferred... Oh, of course! of course. I'm not, what is it? Prude to the point of not engaging in that? Haneko's calling it snot. Everywhere that snot touches feels good. Naruhodo. Alright, it's getting a little sexual. We can skip all that. They're not showing it as that though. Oh, is it gonna... Oh, there it goes. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna... The tentacles are not being nice. I'll tell you guys that. We keep going? There we go. Okay, so nothing plot relevant yet. Like, the tentacles are just, you know, feeling out the situation. It's just getting a general idea of what's going on. Oh. I will say this though, Hanako is saying it feels exactly like when she's with Yosuke. Just like, why does it feel exactly the same? That's weird. Thank you, Hanako. I don't know if that's important, but I thought I would mention. Yeah, I feel like it might be important. It just keeps going. Oh, she's getting happy memories with him. She's remembering all of her memories with Yosuke. It's okay, guys. It's all happy. Happiness. The tentacles are just making her remember the happy times with Yosuke. Yeah, there's no way I could draw this. Oh? They're talking? The tentacles are talking? So tenacious. Neither of you has submitted yet? Huh? Gasp! Words suddenly echoed in their head. Feelers started to stir at that moment. Oh, and now it's just Hanako. They said we don't need Wolf. Does it mean it counts as consensual? No, I don't think so. Though she could hear Wolf, she couldn't see him. Hanako's shouts echoed vainly as they were separated. Why are you crying so much? The words echoed directly in Hanako's head again. Who are you? It was by no means a voice that had entered her ears. The means of words themselves were reverberating in her brain. Perhaps they were someone's thoughts. Hanako focused on the words. As the feelers slowed and settled down. Ware wa Nanji. Nanji wa ware. I am you, and you are me. I am a Consuelo, much like you. Welcome home, Hanako. I've waited so long for your return. Hanako shivered in fear at the reality she had been forced to confront. I am thou, thou art I. But she was made painfully aware that she wasn't truly a human. You poor thing. You're trembling so hard. The human world. Scary, wasn't it? I feel like this has to be the Hanako with a K. But you're safe now. The rose garden, will never hurt you. I feel like a situation that literally just happened. Dog is telling me otherwise. Liar! I don't believe you! Now, don't be so cruel. After all, everyone loves you so much. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. That's not love! I don't know if I should be... I mean, I'm saying all the nice parts. If I was reading everything, then no, absolutely you should not be making breakfast. We're fine. Wait. Hanako doubted the sanity of her own words. Just what had she been reduced to? How much longer could she keep drowning in this feeling? Until she could fulfill her duty to humanity? Once more, Hanako fell into despair. It was then that she finally realized exactly what Wolf's final adjustments had been meant for. What final adjustment? I feel better about eating dinner then. Yeah, don't worry, you guys are fine. Eat whatever you need to. I should have lost my sanity back then if I knew this was going to happen. No, Hanako, you can make it through this. Maybe she wouldn't be suffering right now if her sense of reason had been shattered in that dark room. No! Hanako, you can break through! You got this! You got this! How long would it take to be fulfilled? How long would she have to test her duty? Hanako's determination to resolve wavered, gradually sprouting the seed of resentment. Why do I have to go through this? Hanako frantically shook her head. Oh, if I think anything like that, I'll come all this way for nothing. I can't give in no matter what. I have to save everyone. This kid needs to have a future. Hanako frantically recalled Yosuke's face. All those happy times she shared with him in Oahu. Getting up on the lazy Saturday mornings, ice cream they had after their sorties, and they finally held hands the first time they walked on the beach. Their first time when they lost themselves in kisses. Yeah, that's as far as it went. The strawberry frap he'd bought to cheer her up. The party she planned to see his smile. The cake she baked and ate with everyone in the apartment. Every day she'd spent with Yosuke was dear to her. She found herself smiling and crying with joy. How persistent. Why does your heart still resist? Who is this man in your heart? It's Yosuke. He means so much to me. Does he now? So you love him. Oh, I envy you. You two get along. Well, don't you? Hanako nodded firmly in response. She pleaded to Consuelo with a sense of duty in her heart. Please, no more. Stop attacking people. Attacking? What are you talking about? Consuelo's thoughts hummed in confusion. Oh, does it not realize it's like destroying people from the inside out? Don't play dumb. Oh wait, or I guess just the Consuelos in general. Does she not have any idea? She's just like sending out the baddies. Don't play dumb. The Consuelos are trying to wipe out humanity, aren't they? The voice is silent. The voice darts. Nicole's heart swirled in anxiety. I don't like them using this word in this situation during that pregnant pause. I see. You don't know anything, do you? What do you mean we don't know anything? Alright, this is actually true. Countless feelers struck Hanako the moment the dejected words echoed in her brain. They're like actually attacking her now. There's nothing sexual about it. I mean, there's nothing sexual about the whole thing, yeah. As she screamed like she was dying at the sudden rush of intense pain and fear. Blood surged out and painted her body red. She went limp from blood loss, then passed out as though her life had been snuffed out. That's not very nice. Not very nice at all. So much for a wholesome... Hey! And we're back! Usher aimed for the heart of the rose garden as it soared luridly through the darkness. It's still wholesome in a non-sexual sense, but it's not wholesome in that there was no fighting. It charged towards the end and warped the space around it in search of Hanako. Hanako! Hanako! There was a single line at the edge of Yosuke's vision. It was somewhere to the horizon at dusk, burning red. Like I'm chasing the sunset! But that is it really the time to say that though? Is it really the time to say that? Shape was just like an event horizons. The line in front of him looked akin to a singularity. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Ashton is just like really dying on the inside. We transformed on the outside, but not so much the inside. We got that. That's true. We did get that rush. We gotta say cool things after getting the rush from our. I'm hearing this weird pounding sound. It's the beating of the rose garden core. After all, we are in Hanako's body, so to speak. They crossed the atom soup! And gone from micro to macro. Isn't that the... No, that was the last one, that's right. We might as well say it. While we're here. Good morning, Hina-san! Good morning, welcome in. B. We should reach Hanako if we follow the sound. Good tried illuminating the darkness with his cell light. The darkness appeared to be made of dark red particle. Oh, finally headed for Hanako. How long I've awaited the day when Ashura would start up. Was there no one else you could get to do the job but me? Tried accessing it in my dreams many times, but it couldn't even detect me when I was in my energy. The reason I can talk to you like this is because of the laminate avatar. I have to thank Eliza and Wolf for that. Alright, we're still together, The particles wriggled loudly like a sandstorm, caressing Asuda's armor as though shaving it down. That's not caressing if it's shaving. That's not. I feel like that's not good. Yosuke held his cutter aloft and cleaved through the endless darkness. Further he went, the louder the beating grew. But, oh, it's literally a heart! Finally, Yosuke found the light, hiding in the distance. That's the Rose Garden's cord? It's big as heck! It looked like a giant heart. The cord pounded fiercely, surrounded by a semi-transparent membrane of light. Charging into the cord now. Engage! He pounded the monolith pedal and pointed the cutter straight ahead. Oh, he's just gonna cut it open. He's not really... What if Hanako was in there? What if he had cut Hanako? As it pierced the membrane and plunged into the core. Well, now you guys get to see what the feelers look like. After breaking membrane after membrane, he reached the center of the core at long last. Within was a space, like that of an entrance hall. I don't know what entrance hall we're looking at, but this is not any entrance hall I know. I could say that for sure. A giant flower bud. In this space, like an entrance hall. So a giant flower bud showed like a lamp in its center. First time for everything. The meatball lamp. Can we even land? Stop sucking! The surface was covered in innumerable feelers. They swayed back and forth like waves in an ocean. What? No! Why Why is the theme of this week pondering the orbs? Asura tried lightly piercing the sea of feelers, but all it did was wriggle and that's just supposed to be the wriggling feel or the wriggling sound? I don't know if I like that. It didn't seem like they were aggressive. Unlike the vines that came from the rose garden. They just buy them and they're like seaweed out here. Stop sucking cream watching Gotham Sea Density. Your least favorite anime every time. Stop sucking! The feelers here were far removed from the typical image of Consuelo, looking more like human small intestines! Oh my. We're in the intestine! These are the pili! Oh my gosh. They're gonna move all of our food. See, it all comes back to the stomach! Where the parasites inside. Thought we were in the heart. Listen. I'm not going to think too much about Consuelo anatomy. It's different, okay? I don't like the feel of this. I don't feel like this is the first time I've seen this. Just like the inside of my body from that dream. Could have landed on a soft surface. Hanako's here, right? Take a look at 10 o'clock. Lamb pointed with her short leggy. They were so small that it was impossible to tell exactly where she was. The Hanako inside me. Yosuke didn't see what was told and turned to 10 o'clock. Wait. Isn't that an arc? Oh? Something like a casket was sticking out of the ground. Oh my god, there we go! I can't believe they're showing us this. I'm shocked. He realized something was embedded into its front, and he took a closer look. The robust and long honey wheat hair. I really like that way of describing like blonde hair. Honey wheat hair. I like that. It's such a calming color. It was none other than General Wolf himself. His chest moved up and down systematically. He's alive! Even saying his song is tough. Stop! That wasn't me! It wasn't me! TMC's still alive. Maybe there's oxygen in this place? You check the area's composition and temperature. The values displayed on his control panels were all green. It seemed humans could be here with no problem. Out we go! Yosuke opened the cockpit's hatch. He carried his conductor rifle under his arm and lowered a rope ladder to the surface. Liam spoke up just as he was about to leave. I'm coming with you. Figured as much. To be done without problem is a bit of a stretch. What is totally without looking at? He's fine. Like he's fine. Why does Lamb look so big? When did Lamb get that big? He removed the black canvas from the base and shoved it in his pants. Like not the pockets, just his pants. Lamb furrowed her brow and grimaced. She looked like she'd seen something disgusting. What could it be? What else am I supposed to do? I can only use my left arm. I guess he did actually just shove it into his pants. Gotta protect the goods. Yosuke grabbed the ladder and slid down from Suda. Bob Feelers gently grabbed him. Is he gonna be attacked now? Good thing the ground's squishy. He took out the black canvas and examined his surroundings. It was as warm as a spring day out here. It was engulfed in sweet scent of flowers. Yosuke approached Wolf and checked his condition. Alpha's body was buried deep in the ground. He grabbed his arm to pull him up with all his might. Wolf's body was dislodged from the ground with a thud. Whoa! There are no pockets. No! The girl's clothing manufacturer is one in the future! That day, humanity took 17,000 steps backwards. Yosuke was so surprised by how easily he'd come out that he reeled from momentum and landed hard on his backside. Oh, now Yosuke has a straw. The silent sea of feelings began to stir as soon as Wolf was free. What the heck was going on? The whole space shook violently. With a rumble, the rose bud enshrined in the center flickered in concert. Oh! Wait, could it be that this dark brown is supposed to be like Hanako? The dark brown dew watered it, causing it to slowly open. Hey, we get the full picture! Oh wait, no. Okay, you see the black that's here? So we've got like this red outlined black. And then we've got the other black. This black is not in the original picture. But that's all. That's the only difference here. I can't live without my cargo pants. I love cargo pants. BRB need to fact check. I'm telling you the truth. That's all. That's the only difference. They censor the big old boba. A small girl appeared from the red rosebud. Her body was dripping in brown drops, like some newborn baby. His snow white hair, massive talons, and thorn-covered vines dangling from her neck. It should have been a terrifying sight, yet Yosuke couldn't look away. Literally 1984! Listen, if this was 1984, we would see nothing. This whole story would be over. Hanako, is that you? And the face of the very girl Yosuke was looking for. Good morning, oh good morning, welcome in. Girl slowly opened her eyes as if responding to his voice. The eye color is different. Hanako, I think. A lukewarm breeze blew between them, the vines dangling from her neck swayed gracefully. It reminded Yosuke of engaged cords. The girl stared right at him. This is 1984 beer brigada. We've come back in time! Actually, I guess if we are on the wrong timeline. We have no guy pockets. We have no cargo pants. We have only girl pockets, and they're covering the big booba? Actually, you might very well be right. Her eyes were full of intense bloodlust. This is Hanako, but this ain't the right Hanako. Gotta go back to the past, Samurai Jack. Watch out! Oh! Alright. They did not alter the sprite for Hanako because she's supposed to be right here. Supposed to be right here. Like, standing here. But I guess they didn't want to alter her sprite, so... You don't get that! Yosuke glanced at her feet. Perceived something approaching with her bloodlust. Is he a feet guy? Why is he looking at her feet? Ah! Sensing danger, he carried Wolf and jumped back. Giant black vines shot up from the ground at that moment. It pierced where he'd been standing at that moment ago. He could have been skewered if he hadn't dodged in time. Not the feeling! Dude, just these motivation is through all the booba covered. Yeah, he's being denied. He's also being attacked. I feel like it's a little bit more important, but Fuba denial. I guess that's what he's going for the feet since that's all he can get. That's so sad. Yikes! That was close. He said shit in the real one. Cold sweat oozed out of his forehead, and his legs quivered with fear. The girl's face was emotionless as ever. Yosuke hadn't a single clue what was on her mind. But he felt he'd be killed if he underestimated her. He shot Wolf a glance. Is Wolf even, like, not alive? Is he conscious? Oh, crap. He's too big. Did he just chuck him? Yeet! He didn't have the stamina to run around carrying Wolf, so he reluctantly threw Wolf towards the ark. Yosuke stomped on the hatch, forcing it shut. Now Wolf would be safe as long as the vines didn't attack him directly. He felt bad for the general, but he needed him to stay in there for the time being. Yosuke moved away from the ark, so Wolf wouldn't be targeted. Also, wait, let me do one. There we go. He called out to Hanako while walking. Hanako, you recognize me? I've come for you. I don't get what all this behavioral principle mumbo jumbo is about. But you can't get back to the battleship on your own, right? Yosuke tried flashing a toothy smile. The girl remained expressionless as ever. What? Did it work? Did it work? Is he gonna Riz? We don't know. He could have like 2 points in Riz. We don't know his stats. Say something, won't you? Call my name like you always do. Yosuke. Sakone. You're the one who means so much to me. What? The rose that micro to macros. Honestly, Hanako in this form looks like a bunny. I'm just gonna say. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The girl named Consuelo's voice was bereft of passion. Her body began to glow red. That's not good. We don't like when bodies glow red. That's never a good thing. Right? Is there in the history of fiction, is it ever a good thing? Bunny cool! The ground began to rumble again as a turbulent aura overwhelmed the air. Another fatal attack's coming. Woo! Cocky! That's right! See, you guys think that he's shooting a blast, but not. He's sucking in with his straw. This is actually a straw gun. It sucks in energy so that he can save himself. Yosuke ran like the wind on pure instinct. Countless vines pierced out of the ground and tried to impale him. Be all over if any of them hit. Yosuke dashed as he pushed his way through the sea of feelers. Don't run. Focus on your target and take Hanako back. Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to get close to her with all this? Yosuke fired his conductor rifle at Consuelo. There was only so much cell he could use. Wounded as he was, shooting blindly would just burn himself out. But it's totally normal then. He considered going back to Ashina and fighting with that. But he'd be done for if he got attacked climbing back up. Just hug her! Go up and hug her! Crap, I've been had. So General Wolf was bait! The thorn bullets fired at Yosuke and clicked her tongue just as he was starting to panic. I'll take control of the black canvas for a minute. Sam touched the black canvas. Black canvas? Since when can you do that? The black canvas turned into a cube and separated into 6 faces. I'll give you my shield, but keep in mind it won't last forever. Oh yeah, Lamb's got funnel powers. The shields moved automatically and protected Yosuke from the thorns. While the thorns rebounded back at Consuelo, she flinched and stopped the attack. Yosuke seized the chance to close the gap between them, held the shield out in front of the Consuelos in check, and to keep Consuelo in check. I keep wanting to say the, but I keep forgetting it's her name now. You psycho, you stole Hanako's heart, didn't you? Hanako was a part of me. Oh wait, Hanako was a part of me to begin with. She simply returned to me. Won't hand her over. I'll take her back, even if I have to use force. Why is she sweating? Twillo glared at Yosuke. Her face flashed with anger for the first time. I don't understand. Why does humanity resist? Almost like we've got this insatiable will to live. I'm trying to save you all from fear, yet none of you are the least bit happy about it. Save us? Hey, Consuelo, what exactly is the goal or behavioral principle of your nanomachines anyway? Isn't it to rule over Earth and all of humanity? The goal is to put an end to fear itself. We all fear our impending death. From the moment we are born, constant fear of death turns people into monsters. The pity to live in the face of fear should bask in eternal peace with me. We didn't ask for this. No one wants to live forever. Ah, she just got hit with a truth bullet. Oh, I don't rate that. Well, it glowed red again. Oh no, get down, oh wait. Oh no, get down, Lieutenant. I will welcome all those wailing on the road to death. I really like her voice when she's like this. It's like soft, but domineering, I guess? And Swallow fired a myriad of thorns at Yosuke. Wah! I like the music here too. The thorns destroyed the shield and grazed Yosuke. He collapsed helplessly into the feelers. Oh, now it's Yosuke's turn. The feelers twined around his whole body, keeping him from getting back up to his feet. Holy sheep, I'm out of options! He sunk into the sea of feelers as his consciousness faded. Willow slowly walked over to him. She pulled him out of the feelers with her large arms. Large? No, they aren't. They are not. They're normal-sized arms. Her sharp claws sunk into his flank, drawing blood. Aww, we're missing a... She's basically... They could have totally doctored up this picture. Basically, she's like holding up his head in her arms, but it's not like detached or anything. It's just... She's sunk down to his level. Not the time for holy sheep? What about shit? Oh wait, oh no, I guess I just didn't click enough. Cool, they did! Thank you, thank you. Don't you come with me, Yose? This love and drift through space for all eternity. The two stared at each other amid the rippling sea of feelers. I love the type of woman that will actually just kill me. Nickel. She looked at him like this on that day at the beach. It was just the other day. It felt so long ago. The time he spent with her was special. So special that it just flew by. Oh yeah! Wait, it's totally like exactly the same pose. Ow!
Those two are too close. They need to remember to leave some room for Jesus.
Jesus, where are you? It's okay. You don't have to worry about that because you and me are Sixdouze. Those same pose. He looked at her skin, smooth and white as marble, her clear, gleaming eyes. Though nothing should have changed since that day, Team Hanako was nowhere to be. A lot has changed since that day. Have you not been keeping up with what's been happening? The cinematic parallels. I like when they do that in flashbacks. But wait, who said I don't know? Who said I don't know about a woman with like 1,000 feelers. Not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, they're out there. They're out there. Just where in the world was she? Was she hiding inside the girl before him? If so, then Hanako was surely crying right about now. She must have been scared to death about her current form. Or she wasn't letting her anxiety show. Just like when she moped in the dark room. Always love you. Even if everyone else in the world hates you, okay? I like that they keep switching back and forth. Don't need eternity. I want to live with Hanako until I die. Until death do you part? Ayo marriage? We're just skipping straight to the oh god, what are they called? Vows. There we go. After all, even if you are mankind's enemy, I and I alone will be on Hanako's side. If Hanako has one fan, I am that fan! He didn't skip anything, felt like he already went through oh, I guess you're right. He doesn't have the ring though! There's no ring! Those are the most encouraging words she'd given him. It was only fair he gave them straight back to her. They want us to look at the same stars and chase our dreams together. If Hanako has no fans, then Consuelo has taken me and swallowed me whole. He wouldn't sugarcoat it with words like eternity. Those words were the roots of misunderstanding when it came to Hanako. To live each day together and spend time as one. That was the definition of family. Aww. Saying his words would erase Hanako's anxiety. Yusuke told her his honest feeling. Ooh. Lo's expression wavered slightly. He definitely saw Hanako in. Hanako. Having you around make every day so much fun. To me, Hanako. Can you hear me, can't you? He spoke directly to Hanako's heart. I like to think, not to ruin the moment or anything, but I do like to think that he was like staring directly at where her heart is instead. Consuelo smiled faintly. Hot tears streamed down her cheek. Me too. It's fun for me too. Being with you makes me so happy. Consuelo's eyes widened. She couldn't hide her surprise at the words that had come out of her mouth. That's no less romantic! No, I'm gonna leave that to her. She did that fantastically. That was a great scream, though. Props to the VA. Is it the same words? Yes. Consuelo let out a scream akin to a shriek. Her face wrapped with fear from the conflict within. Tear feelers heaved violently, and the whole rose garden shone. Yosuke frantically shielded his eyes. The light swallowed him without even granting time to cry out. For a little while, he opened his eyes. Is this gonna be it? Did he defeat... That is not the same picture. Huh? And the picture we have on the original, we have a not so clothed Hanako in her original form. Pink hair. Like leaning on Yosuke's shoulder. Does that mean they separated? So do we have Hanako with a C and Hanako with a K? Is that what happened? We'll find out. And he did. He found Hanako sleeping against his chest. The black markings had vanished from her body, returning her to her original self. He touched her cheek. It was soft and warm as ever. Hanako squirmed as if that tickled, and rubbed her cheek against Yosuke's chest like a child. Small cutout in the corner. I wonder if this is a larger picture that we just get another part of? It's very odd. A sweet, milk-fed fragrance caressed Yosuke's nose. Hanako! He embraced her with all his might. Hug. Hug! Afterwards, he took a look around to get a grasp of the situation. Okay, now they switch over to this picture. The only reason... Yeah, what's milk fed fragrance? So they couldn't show the other one because Hanako was completely naked. Leona and Consuelo were right in front of him. And it had wrapped around Consuelo's shoulder. Or had her arm wrapped around Consuelo's shoulder, holding her close as if to comfort her. Consuelo sobbed as she bitterly looked at Yosuke and Hanako. Thank you, Yosuke Hakone. Your courage has brought me to Hanako. Hanako, I'm sorry I left you alone for so long. I wanted to come get you as soon as possible, but it took all I had to hold back the gray goo. Gray goo? Goose? Goose? Gray goose? Alcohol? Her voice and the meaning behind her words echoed in Yosuke's brain. Yeah, is this like... what gray goose she's talking about? I don't think that's ever been mentioned before. I wonder if it's like... something that has been mentioned, but she just never referred to it as gray goo. Wait, let me see. Does it say? Yeah, it's even in the original. It's called gray goo. Nano machine. Nano. Oh, that actually could be correct. And she was just being held back by Baobab. 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 Unless she's calling humans gray goo, which would actually be funny. Her voice and the meaning behind her words echoed in Yosuke's. Leona called Consuelo Hanako. This works so much better when it's read, not said. Leona called Consuelo Hanako, not Hanako. What if this whole time we've been pronouncing their names wrong? It's actually Hanakeo and Hanasio. I can't believe we've been saying their names wrong this whole time. Though they were pronounced the same, there was a definite difference. Hanako. Hanakeo was probably Consuelo's original. What is it? See, I feel like Probably one of them is katakana. Probably one of them's hiragana. That's my guess. And technically, you could pronounce them differently because Japanese is secretly a tonal language. It's not as tonal as like Chinese, but it is a tonal language. You can have upward inflections, you can have downward inflections, you can have like all different inflections, and they just don't talk about that unless you go into higher Japanese. You can absolutely pronounce Hanako and Hanako differently, but that's too much. That's too dialect difference, Hanako. We have Hanako, we have Hanako. Wait! Alright, that's how I'm gonna do it from now on. Except which one? Which one? So we've been going. Okay, so Hanako with the C is definitely our normal Hanako. Meanwhile, Hanako probably had the name she did because she was separate from her. Lying. You hate me, don't you, Leona? And anyone keep making the same mistakes as long as they can't let go of their fear. I have no idea what tribulations they'll face in the future. I'm just trying to save everyone. They all rejected me.
Hanako, 目の前の二人をもう一度よく見てごらん。
Hanako, take another look at those two over there. Their hearts should have had a great influence on your behavioral principle. No matter what trials befall that dying planet, sure, people like them will arise, overcome them, and there will also be extremely greedy and horrible people as well. Is that why she offered eternity since people who betrayed her? I think so. I feel like because she was betrayed, but I think she eventually succumbed to like the nanomachines that overtook her. So she's like not as much as a human as she once was. So she still has all of like her duties put into her, I feel like. Take another shot at trusting humanity. Living miracles born in an extraordinary universe. Milo looked up at Yosuke and Hanako. The two held each other tight and refused to let go. And Swallow bit her lip at the sight of them. Got it. Oh, okay, she's smiling. She is smiling. I can tell you she's smiling now. Swallow nodded somewhat sadly. She's not crying anymore either. Why do they get to be happy? I mean, if this Consuelo, if Hanako remembers her love for Leona, then maybe she can be happy too. The way she nodded and replied, so obedient, it was just like Hanako, whom Yosuke once knew. Wait, are you Hanako? It almost felt like there were two Hanakos here. No way did they recreate that picture of God! This is fantastic! Oh man, why does there have to be boobs? This is great. They poking. This is God. What was the original art piece for? It's the creation of Adam. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. We are recreating. This is humanity's. Also, Yosuke got nails. He got some nice nails going. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. We are recreating. Man is now created as of this day. Okay. Swallow looked at him with a small smile. A moment later, she gently held her hand out to him. Her sharp claws dispersed, unveiling her slender hands to Yosuke. Sensed no bloodlust in her. Yeah, no, okay. And then Yosuke timidly touched her fingertip. God, no wonder he got his nails in the hospital. No way they grew that fast, man. He's even... Poor thing has faster growing nails than I do, if that's the case. Small light shone the moment they made contact. Warm light gently healed Yosuke. Yosuke? I'll take another shot at trusting humanity. This is a very cute picture. Thank you for loving me. Goodbye, Yosuke. Wait, do we still get Hanako? Wait, but we get Hanako still, right? We have the other Hanako here. She's fine, right? A fierce wind blew between the two of them. Consuelo slowly rose to the heavens. He shouted at Consuelo the moment their fingies touched. Hanako! Hanako! Hi, Yosuke. Bye! Leona? And Consuelo disappeared into the light. Leona gone. Oh. The light gleamed even brighter and swallowed them whole, and swallowed the world around them. Yosuke held the Hanako sleeping in his arms tightly so they'd never be apart again. Hanako Consuelo is gone. Wait a second. Why does that work so well? But Hanako Consuelo. Backlit by the moon. Moon loomed a giant rose in full bloom. Is it gonna still be there? It approximately 380,000 kilometers from Earth. Had appeared without warning 4 centuries ago. Was named Consuelo by the people of that time. As humanity trembled in fear of this unknown threat, Suda stormed the rose garden all on its own. I feel like someone is reading us a story now. Its feet was streamed to every device on the back. Oh, that's right! I forgot we were streamers. What knew the truth behind the podcast? Knew what the truth behind the podcast was, whether it was a radio wave hijacking or a mistake by the military. But they all looked up to the skies, saw the stars shining in the heavens. A few hours after Suda stormed the rose garden, Swallow turned blue and slowly halted its rampage. Wait, so we still get the flower in the sky? Wait, that's kind of cool. I thought it was gonna disperse. It still might. But that'd be cool if it just kind of sticks around as a pretty star. The particles drifting around it turned into light, while the atoms swoop and vines glowed before vanishing. No! The reason for all the above events remains a mystery to the citizens of Bao Bam. Oh yeah, because I guess we only streamed the inside of the cockpit, so... Eventually, all everyone could see was... Wolf! Naked wolf. Eddie. However, people gazed at the light, pointed to a spot in the sky and spoke. We found them! It's Beta-Sixdouze is coming back! Asuna silently drifted near the rose garden, clad in light, carried a small arc in one arm. Yosuke, Hanako, and Wolf aboard the ark were safely escorted home by a rescue. They get Wolf fan service. They got the Wolf fan service they never knew they needed. Half a year later! cute. Is that how you would cut an apple? Would you guys cut an apple like that? How did she get those pieces? Wait, hold on a second. You can't cut those pieces from an apple that looks like this. There's no way. Eliza was struggling to peel apples as she sat by Wolf's bedside. He's still out? Half a year, 6 months later? It didn't seem like she was doing a good job. Chunks of fruit fell off along with the skin. Eat the skin. Apple cutting stream coming soon. It depends. It depends on what we're cutting it for. Are you could technically eat a lot of the core of an apple. Not all of it. But you could. You can actually. But I am wasteful. Now what's his teddy bear for? Gosh, I would have to go back to Alpha-Nighthawk to see if it's like he had that as a child. Hello, Dan! He did actually. In multiple uses of that word. Most of what she had left was just the core. Wolf picked the apple peel off the saucer and ate them. Hey, I went to the trouble of peeling them for you. You don't mean scraping them off? You're trying to feed me. Apple peels aren't bad, right? Apple peels aren't bad. I don't think they're... He did? Ah! Yes! Fantastic! Oh, that's great. That's great. All the throwbacks to Alpha-Nighthawk. Oh, that's right, that was his name, cheating. Because they didn't know his name. Wolf checked the news on his device while eating. Well, it was still the top story after all this time. Changes in the spread of consuelos on Earth had occurred once the rose garden became docile. Yeah, because I guess there were consuelos just like chilling down on Earth. So are they now just like animals? Oh wait, all consuelos who had taken root there had apparently crystallized like ice. I should just keep reading. It was unknown what effect the light blue crystals had on the human body. The military had mobilized and were running an investigation on the matter. Are they gonna be like all healing crystals? In the end, Hanako was able to help out everyone. Wolf watched the news play on. Just then, he saw a familiar name in the latest article. Oh. Seems Lieutenant Hakone made a full return to duty. He's not a lieutenant, remember? Now he's a captain and an elite commander. I hear he's working on rebuilding Earth with Hanako. The monsters became ice so the human populace decided to eat it for funsies. Listen, someone ate it. You know someone ate it. I feel like in the history of life itself, someone is always going to eat something. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. They're gonna try it, though. Oh, he's with Hanako, huh? Tsuki Hakune's sortie had been broadcast worldwide. The relation between his actions and the calming of the consuelo had never been confirmed by the public. When questioned by the military, he had this to say. I headed to the Rose Garden to save Wolf and Hanako. After they were abducted, I managed to rescue them and return to the battleship. He hadn't been lying. Those facts alone had been explanation enough for the public. The truth was, he'd been doing it for others. The truth that he'd been doing it for others ingrained in each and every person's mind. Nom, the snowflake. He's been receiving a lot of support from the public. At this rate, it'll only be a matter of time before he surpasses you. Hero, I am a criminal. Be rude to compare us. A sad look appeared on Eliza's. Are they gonna show his other arm, like, shackled up? on Eliza's face. Wolf had killed many people in the name of his plan to stop the Rose Garden. He was currently under investigation during his hospital stay. Yeah, I feel like his other hand is just like cuffed. That's why he's actually all healed up. They're faking it. The doctors are telling him incorrectly. While the Consuelo corrosion had robbed him of his sanity, that was not to say he was completely innocent either. He may have done it to save humanity. That didn't excuse murder. Wolf would all but surely be punished severely. Eliza, I'm planning on relinquishing ownership of you sooner or later. Likely be spending the rest of my life in a cell. Be free to live however you wish. Well, if she's just free and not sent off to someone else, that's fine, because then she could still go visit him. Eliza sighed and slapped a stack of underwear next to the bed. Don't be ridiculous. You can't even take off your own nameplate. She took a pair of new underwear and spread it to show him. There's a small name tag sewed into the cuff. Prisoners were required to have name tags on all clothes they wore in jail. Eliza had diligently been working to repair Wolf's life after he was discharged. You sure went through a lot of trouble. You're right. I most certainly did. So sign this document. Eliza projected a hologram of an e-document. It seemed to be some sort of legal paper. What are you thinking? This is a marriage registration? It will be easier to visit you if we're family. You do realize I'll be spending my life behind bars. It's been my dream to be your wife. I want to make it come true now. Eliza presented Wolf with a touch pen. He signed the document and authenticated it with his fingerprint! Was she all happy? Thank you very much, dear. Don't blame me if you come to regret this. Eliza sent the document off to a witness before Wolf could manage his... the context with the relationship... Oh, it's a bit weird. But you know what? I'll just be happy. It's fiction. It's fine. The e-document raced through the battleship's monolith, going from the hospital and central to cosmic Oahu. You know what? It's anime company. Not get that either. I guess it is big boob. So we have a picture of Origin. She's lounging at the beach. She's in a swimsuit. I guess they're just skipping this because she's too booba. She's too booba for them. Peace really is the best. Origin was wearing a bathing suit while relaxing in eternal summer of Waikiki. You know, I feel like this is. Give me 1 second. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Just on this. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Guys, sing the generic Hawaii song. I know there's one that like they do a lot. Okay, so that's going there, and then open this over here. Do this. Download. And then we upload it here. Image! Her! You know what? I'm honestly surprised that wasn't taken up. This is safe. Up to interpretation sensors. This is safe. Like, it's not my model, so we're fine. But you know, just for hilarity's sake. Did I call it point? Ranch? Yeah, the cat's here! That's mainly why I wanted to bring it. Did I call it? I don't think I called it. Hold on. And now I need to. This is very, very important. Propaganda! That's what I called it. I was in the right area. I just had the wrong word. Let me pull out the propaganda picture. Okay, perfect. There. Fantastic. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so is it just Lamb or is it an AI? Let's find out. The confusion and self-isolation had completely faded, restoring Cosmic Oahu to the bustling tourist spot it always was. Origin had been lying on the beach since morning, sunbathing while drinking some sweet Mai Tai. Here we go. Moisture dripped off the glass, falling onto the black canvas. Okay, so it says lamb, so I don't think, and it's talking like normal. Although wait, it says lunette. I still don't think it's Leona. I feel like it's not Leona anymore. The furries outing themselves. 1984. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll say. Hey Lunette, the black canvas is not a coaster. But how else am I supposed to use it? Origin shrugged shamelessly. She elegantly crossed her legs to attract the male gaze and continued drinking and licking her Mai Tai. All the men walking on the beach couldn't take their eyes off her bewitching body. You know, oh yeah, I feel like in this case, this is like the most human. Like the only thing that's really furry about her is like her face, her ears, and her feet. And her head. But the body part, like the part where, you know, the male gaze is going is, that's all very human-like. And put mosaics over... Wait! Lamb put mosaics over Origin's chest and crotch. The men sighed and walked away. Am I Lamb? Am I Lamb? Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Piece of cake. And proudly puffed her chest, Origin sighed from getting goddess blocked. Wait, goddess blocked. Leona. It's still partly Leona. Lamb, didn't you disappear alongside Hanako? Why'd you come back to me? I couldn't leave you all by yourself. All by your lonesome, could I? Oh, well. So some goddesses have too much time on their hands, huh? Lamb is one of my numerous avatars, didn't I tell you before? I simultaneously exist everywhere and nowhere in this world. Lamb smiled proudly and triumphantly. That look on her face really rubbed Origin the wrong way. Wait, so sense or no sense? For a world controlled by AI. There's so much sense? It is interesting because of like, I mean, Leona's a goddess, so she probably does have control over like everyone's AR. So she can force it so that other people can't see people that she likes. Because we did see the censoring once. When it was like, oh, I could censor myself so that people can't take pictures of me in public. But to censor someone else is hilarious. Lamb smiled proudly and triumphantly. Okay, that rubbed Origin the wind ring. Arrogant as ever. It's so annoying to think I'll have to carry this slab around again. Have a heart. We're friends, aren't we? Origin smiled at that word. It seems she wasn't as displeased as she appeared. Message reached the black canvas just then. Origin opened it up and checked the attached document. Yeah, she's like goddess admin. She has all admin powers plus. Admin plus, that's what she is. It contained a marriage registration. A human and an android had signed their names respectively. Origin and Lamb grinned when they read it over. Oh, hilarious. Someone just jumped to that singularity. You need to approve it then, even if it's just us. Origin signed her name, so Origin's the witness. In the witness section with her fingertip. Though she had no sympathy for Wolf, she was genuinely happy for Eliza's dream was coming true. Go on, Lamb. It's your turn. Won't people think it's a prank if I write Leona Lamb? It's fine. It's really just on paper. It isn't like we're actually be submitting it. Ooh. Submit it. Outwards. Lamb nodded with understanding and wrote her name in Balbabian. To a future full of happiness, mankind, and AI. Lamb sent the message to Eliza with a little prayer for the future. Even if Eliza was a potential threat, Lamb had no reason not to support her future. Virgin turned off the black canvas and went back to relax in the sun with Lamb. Life is good. Nicholas would throw a jealous fit if he could see me now. Wouldn't he get mad at you for not watching Anne? No, there's no need to worry about her anymore. He's in good hands. Oh, and then we peer up to the sky. Virgin beamed while looking up at the sky. She thought of wheat fields in a distant land as she listened to the lull of the wave. As for Sagan's whereabouts, we can get propaganda and... Actually, wait, we won't get rid of propaganda. Where is... Oh, her. Okay, there you go. You know what? I'll keep propaganda out. Oops, that's not how I am. Okay, we can pause this! She was currently visiting the French red zone with Jean! I guess it's not a red zone anymore. I keep opening up the wrong thing. France! We're in France! Since it had been the site of the first rose thorn attack, France had been more infested with consumos than anywhere else. The military was growing wheat and grapes on a trial basis on the left banks of the Bordeaux to see if crops would grow after the crystals were removed. The wheat's grown nicely, but they don't know about the grapes. Don't they need good soil to fully ripen? No need to worry about that. Life here is bountiful from what I can tell. careful. Hand holding's too lewd. They are. I feel like they have way more like chemistry and just like growth than Hanako and Yosuke, honestly. Well, I guess it just felt very normal because like Hanako had to grow from baby. Eliza and Wolf, that's just a weird one. This is the most normal relationship in the whole story. John stomped on the gravel at his feet. Parched soil danced in the air and shone as it flew back. But wow, this is amazing! I've never seen wheat fields as big as these. A lot smaller than they used to be. These might end up a desert one day. Someday. Hey, come on. You got to stop being negative Nancy. We're here so that doesn't happen, right? The pair slowly made their way through the sunset-lit wheat fields. I cannot talk. There's a small abandoned church at the end of the road. A temporary village they were staying was next to it. You can get to the church by going straight through the wheat fields. The priest there used to play the organ all the time. Falcon took her bell out of her pocket and offered a tiny ring as it bathed in the wind of its homeland. Hey. Oh, I was just thinking this! Hey, are you sure you don't want to tell General Wolf the truth? The truth about what? You realized it back, way back, didn't you? It's your brother. The bell Eliza had was the same as yours. Figured it out long before then. After all, he's a spitting image of my father. I quietly gazed at the foot of the mountain. Man. The sun burned solemnly as it set the vermilion sky. But all there is between us. We may share blood. General and I aren't family. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like Wolf has no memories of being a child. Like, he doesn't remember losing his French family, really. So it'd be more for her, and he'd be just the awkward but it'd be that picture where the guy is happily shaking the other guy's hand, and the guy just looks really awkward, and the awkward guy would be Wolf. He's lived his own life. What's more, he has Eliza for him. Or Eliza there for him. She's probably just happy knowing that he's alive and happy. Even though he went through some trials and tribulations. Just I've got you. Aga smiled as she looked at Jean. Her lush golden hair swayed with the wheat. Peter was trying to find it. He was! And he found a family. Does that count? He didn't find his family, but he made his family, essentially. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm glad I got this land with you. Same here. Glad we can make it here together. The two of them held hands! My god, this literally hand holding is actually too lewd for Steam. And walked towards the setting sun! I just hold on, I need to take a screenshot. save that, and then let me take a screenshot over here. Fantastic. All right, let me save that. We save that there. We save that there. Perfect. Ew. Oh! Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if I can work with such a pretty sight. Maybe we should just go on a date in style tonight. Captain's going to yell your ear off for slacking. Then let's both get scolded when we cross that bridge. John took a picture with his bracelet device. He attached the photo to a text and sent it to Yosuke. He's so cute! I didn't see the ocean, and I was like, why are they in the desert? Hang in there, Yosuke. We'll be at the top soon. These clothes are hot as heck. I want to walk in something less bulky. You look good in the captain's uniform. You're like a smarmy, chubby gorilla. That's how you compliment someone. Don't call me that, it stings. He does look good in this. He and Hanako walked up the Dune de Pilat together. It was located some 60... France? Everyone in France? Some 60 kilometers southwest of Saga's hometown. That's a real place? Wait, so is it like a desert? Or is it just a beach? It does actually look like Totori. It's just a big dune. Sasuke. It is like Totori. It's France's Totori. The sand dunes! This place, the largest dune in Europe, at over 100 meters tall, was absolutely mystifying with all the trees and oceans surrounding it. Yosuke and Hanako beheld the world from the summit, where the giant crystal lying here and there across... where there were giant crystals lying here and there across the ocean and forest. It's just a big dune. Now the interesting... I mean, that's the same with Totori. The sand dunes in Totori, they've brought in camels. You can go, like, hang gliding. You can go parachuting. They've brought a bunch of stuff to make it interesting. But the sand dunes themselves are pretty meh. The sea and the sunset are real pretty. Kind of like cosmic Oahu, isn't it? Nico pointed in front of her at the Atlantic Ocean. The golden sun had dyed the sea and earth in honey. Yeah, it is. Ocean just keeps on going and going. Nico looked at Yosuke and suddenly noticed something. Curious, Yosuke checked where she was staring. His bracelet was flashing. It seemed someone had sent him a message. I like how we're kind of like hopping from ending, from like epilogue to epilogue via the messages they send to each other. It's a very cute way to connect everything. It's like they're all still friends, but they're all living their own lives. No, Consuelo! Mysterious Consuelo. His bracelet was flashing. Yes. He boot up the app and check the message. Hanako, John and Commander Saga and send us a photo. Do we get to see the photo? John and Anton? Let me see. Whoa! Where are them? I want to see them. Yosuke projected the hologram of the photo. Wheat fields gleaming in the sunset unveiled themselves for them. I'm keeping that. It's a really cute idea. Oh, golden refills, they're so pretty! Is John slacking off again? Swear I'm gonna let him have it later. Yosuke? Let's send him a photo of the sea! He turned on his camera app as asked. Ooh, is it? Okay, no, it's this. But after thinking for a while, he turned off his device without taking a photo. On second thought, let's not. Beautiful sight would be wasted if you didn't see it for yourself. He's telling them to get good. Come see it yourself. I guess if they're in the same country, they could totally come see it. And this will be a little secret, huh? Two held hands? Oh, now they can hold hands? Is there only one couple allowed to happen? Actually, now that I think about it, that's basically it. There's only one couple that's allowed to happen in this whole story on Steam version. Held hands and gazed to the sky as one. Two stars shone far off in the... To Hanako, those stars were here. For her and Yosuke. Bye, Mr. Sun! See you tomorrow! Oh, we gotta get Man's grandpa and grandma. They set this whole thing off, honestly. If they didn't... I feel like there's a point where they saved cheating. Imagine if they didn't save him. What would happen? I mean, I guess if they never got together, then this team would not exist to begin with. Hanako waved merrily at the setting sun. He wrapped his arm around her shoulders so she wouldn't slip. Oh. Carefully you don't fall. Or you don't want to fall. Thanks, Yosuke. Hanako clung to Yosuke and grinned at him. He's so cute. He's so cute! Wolf never happened. If Wolf never happened, you gotta wonder what would happen to him. Eliza would have picked up someone else, most likely. But then would have turned out the same. Thoughts raced through his mind as he took in her innocent smile. Specifically, he thought back to that day. There had certainly been a Hanako and fellow. Hanako standing next to him right now was certainly Hanako. Same Hanako he knew. But it seemed to him that Hanako's heart also dwelled in Consuelo when they said goodbye that day. I feel like that would have been too late. Because Wolf is, I'm fairly certain, older than Yosuke? The sun! I feel like it's a bit dangerous to be staring at the sun like this. It's one of the mysteries of the possibilities that connected the universe. The thing of the world appeared to change just by thinking whether Hanako was in the rose garden or not. Thought came to Yosuke each time Hanako looked up at the sky. Is she watching this planet, smiling right now? Is she crying? People's thoughts shaped the way they looked at the world, its truths, even the future. And with that revelation and feelings, should mankind be living? Then with what revelations and feelings should mankind be living with right now? Something wrong, Yosuke? You're spacing out. Oh, no, sorry, just thinking. At dinner? For breakfast tomorrow? So she's just like me. Yosuke has to live with the fact that his girlfriend has a clone. Possibly has a clone. She said goodbye, but we don't know how hard of a goodbye that was. What is it, like a soft goodbye? Was it a hard goodbye? Why is it all about food? He reflexively laughed at Hanako's question. Hanako, infected by his good humor, gave him a smile. Oh yeah! Wait, our main duo, I believe they also looked up at these two stars a long time ago. Yosuke and Hanako looked up at the sky again once they finished laughing. That's what you meant. Yay, okay. Yeah. I needed to see the picture. I'm more visual. Visual memory for the win! Yosuke and Hanako looked at the sky again once they'd finished laughing. You could see the beautiful rose blooming blue in front of the moon, shining far away from Earth, and not sending down evil consuelos. It was still drifting silently in space, all the while singing beautiful memories, kindness in her heart. It's still there. I mean, I think when they said stuff vanished, I think like the tendrils vanished, like the stuff that was more aggressive. But I guess the blue rose just stuck around. The rose's gentle song would surely continue all. And after Yosuke, Hanako, and this very planet were gone. Beautiful, huh? Tentacle tag eradicated from this earth. You're right, Yosuke. No matter how many times I see it. Two of them were looking up, gazing at the same starlight together, just like they always were. We did What's the playtime duration? Good question. Interesting fact, the non-Steam version doesn't have an ending. It just went straight. It just went straight to the menu. Okay, it's kind of like Superstar. There we go. The Dohrnii deck. We finished our game. Baldur's Gate 3? No. I would watch people play that, but I don't really have any interest in spending $60 and playing that for like one stream. It doesn't seem like something I would get too like deeply invested in. It seems fun though. But there's like a bunch of other games. Oh wait, that's right, we did. You know, in my heart of heart, Moi is alive. Moi's alive! She has to be. My friends and I are waiting for us. I feel like that's a good. Because the thing is, Blood Sky is like different enough. Like they've made it so D&D like that. Even if you kind of get spoiled on something, you can still make the story your own. So like you don't have to play it instantly for fear of FOMO. Wait, Lamb and Mukuna and Yakuza were voiced by the same person? There is a VN sale on Steam right now. I believe this was on sale. If you guys have ever wanted to play... Wait, Moi voiced the cat? Fantastic. Wait, that means she did that really awkward, like... AI Somnium Files is on sale. The first one, I think, is like $8 right now. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Is baldness required to play it? Of course. Of course. Thank you, G-Ace! Him! The dude! He translates it all! Thank you! Thank you! All my spending money is only for ACC. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you, Sarah Lune, for bringing this to us. I feel like proportion-wise, ratio-wise, they even did the yes, they even did the 18+ pack. There was a lot less mecha compared to the first game. Like the first game was short, but I feel like it had a lot like story to mecha fights was like still kind of like a little bit more balanced. This was definitely more story, but I also like that because we got a lot more questions answered. There was so many questions I had at the end of the first game. Like all of them were answered in this one. Here we go. I'm realizing I cannot tell what page we're on. That's right. I like this entry. I like this entry a lot. Beta is a lot more... Yeah, Beta-Sixdouze is a lot more disturbing. It's got more of the horror elements that they advertised. Fantastic. Fantastic. So I feel like all we're leaving now with is what happened to Hanako and Leona Lambda. Like, do they get to live happily ever after? Because we know Leona could be everywhere all at once. Everywhere, anytime, all at once. Y'all lucky kids with your Armor Core 6, curse me, falling for Mortal Kombat. Coming out? Is there no Mortal Kombat? Are you... Which one was scary? Oh, this
Angel
one.
Dohrnii the clueless wanderer
1000%.
here. Now, the coconut nut is a big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut.
Wait, does it say that? Is that another quote? Otherwise... It doesn't... Wait, we go back. Wait, I'm not on the right thing. Where'd it go? Ah. You don't know this song? Ted knows this song? There's a new Mortal Kombat in September? Oh. Are you saving your money for that, Lily? The coconut is... I don't know. Is it like a song or is it like a parody kind of song? The coconut song. So it's its own song. But I would order this because I am weak. It's okay. It's okay. We never found out what exactly the gray goop was. Mysterious gray goop. owner of the black canvas, who is currently nominating Avatar to freely wander over space. Her true identity is a Kubernetes, a higher dimensional entity who successfully became part of the cosmos energy being thanks to certain cybernetic development. Cube refers to black cube and Kubernetes to pilot. Lambda is the name of her soul vessel. Oh hey, wow! Wow, that's crazy! A new video on YouTube? Who would have thought? Not I. I think I can't tell what's new and what's not new. Let's look at this. I feel like this was the most disturbing. It was like, wait, was it this? Yeah. When this happened, it was like, oh, oh god, it is the first. Yes. We'll never know what happened. Well, okay, we know what happened to these two. These two died. Their heads were crushed in. She might be fine. Why is it not clicking? There we go. It showed up. And then, like, this is also pretty disturbing. The origin of the spaghetti monster. This is cute. The gays. Let the gays be gay. Woo! The distinctive ba 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 da. This is also, I really like this. I really like this picture. It's just like a good composition or something. I should have me draw like that. And booba. I like the face, but I feel like everyone would then focus on the booba. Cute. Cute. Ah! Use the CG as ref. I could definitely. Oh, it's only the one picture. Yeah, we got some cool CGs at the end, that is for sure. It's not. Start it off. Oh no, wait! Okay, wait. I need to check something. I need to check something really quick. Can we get Tsukimi B art as a treat? What's referring to? Because I remember in the beginning she said let's try again or something that made it seem like it was restarting. Wait, we saw this at the very beginning? I'm restarting because I'm trying to like piece together something. Oh my god. I thought that I was a part of her. Oh. Called for a cute little flower that bloomed in me. Yeah, I literally just started up a fresh game. So was this like the Hanako? I will forever repeat my days with you. Wait, I think this is Hanako while she was inside of Hanako? Of the Consuelo. I think this is her like coming out or something. Oh my gosh. Never forget the words we shared. Oh! It all makes sense! And that's why her eyes are different! That's why her eyes are different! We'll keep watching the dying planet from above. Because it's like the Hanako is separating, I feel like. Myself and someone dear to me looking at light on of the same star. Oh my gosh. I think it's like, it's Hana Consuelo looking like Hanako, like reflecting on this as they separate. Like, I think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is Hana Consuelo saying that. Oh my gosh. Ah! This is the Hanako that we had the whole story with. That's what we thought. Oh my god. Yeah, because I remembered. I was like, it made it sound like she's restarting everything. I wanted to check on that. Oh, it makes so much sense now. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I really like that they helped us to make that change or make that connection by having the eyes be different colors. All right, so we don't need to see. We can go back to and this technically also, because it also is the same things. Look how far we've come. Back to the title screen. Duke Plus. I don't think that has. I feel like just redoing that beginning part is good enough for New Game Plus. Oh, that was so good. I'm so glad I checked that. I'm so glad I checked it on stream as well. Oh, end game. We did it! Beta-Sixdouze done! Fantastic. Fantastic. Now she streams to the... Look. We were a little risque with the booba earlier. I think we'll do it. I feel like because it's not a character representing me as my person, it's fine. That's when it gets. If I was wearing that as a VTuber, then it would be a little risque. This felt like a long stream, but again, you only streamed this in the morning. Yeah. I think it still would have taken longer than last time. Last time I think it was only like 3-hour streams. Fortunately, I lost the VOD to that, or else I would have uploaded. But it was definitely a longer game, like 1000%. But we had a lot of information given to us, so it made... How dare you? How dare you add this to me? This is your fault. Why am I Uzako? Yeah, I feel like maybe if we had continued doing it on weekends, it could have been like 6 streams maybe instead of like 12 streams. But whatever. We had other things. This is a good game to play in the morning because we can just stop wherever we want. Maybe with commission it can be. No. Yeah, it's been 12 streams. I believe this... Actually, wait, no, it might be 13 altogether. Hold up, let me... The ball. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this will be 13 streams. Altogether. Sugoi desu ne. 13! Lucky number 13! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So now we gotta figure out what takes up this slot. I have lots of things. We have tons of things we could do. We need to finish things. Finish it. But for now, let's head to the bye-bye squeeze. Like, we don't normally raid, but yes. Alright. Ready yourselves! Ready yourselves! It's been... Wait, no, we don't know. 13. Wait, I spelled it wrong the second time. We are raiding! Because Pia is building, she's doing her first Gunpla stream. And she actually went to the festival. The Witcher Mercury festival this weekend. If you guys have any questions, you could totally ask her. Apparently she cried when Red Birthmark was sung. So that's cool. That's cool. Hiya! Oh my god. Oh, she's got it. She's got this, guys. Okay, but thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by today. We finally finished it. I really liked Beta-Sixdouze. I really liked it. I liked it more than Alpha-Nighthawk, even though it didn't have as much mecha, but I feel like the mecha bits that it had were good. We're like very solid. We had the power of friendship. How can you deny the power of friendship? It was there for us. Alpha felt like it did. It felt like a prequel. It felt like a prequel side story kind of thing. Anyways, we have other stuff coming up this week. Shoot, I can't think of it. Pat Lover, we'll be watching this week. And oh, Fuga's tomorrow. Duh, Fuga's tomorrow. Fuga's. Yatta. Yatta. And then yes. 2 karaoke this weekend! Yes. Anyways, I'm running out of time. Until next time! Otsukimi.